One of the things you may get requested for, or we may ask for during the enrolment process, is previous education documents. So with most vocational programs in Australia, you would need to show the completion of a high school completion certificate. Whether it's GCSEs, it's O-levels, it's A-levels, it's a high school diploma, there's many different forms of that around the world, but essentially just showing that you have completed our equivalent of high school. That can be shown through a certificate, transcript, possibly even a letter from your old school. A lot of students will say to me that they have a lot of trouble getting this. I know if I was asked to provide this document right now, I would be struggling to do so as well, but it's also not that hard with a couple of phone calls or maybe an email to your previous education provider or the governing authority, who usually have all this stuff on record, and you can have that emailed to you within about 24, 48 hours if you get onto the right person. So do make the effort if it is requested, because it can make the process of your application just a hell of a lot smoother, not jump through as many hoops. Basically, when it comes to higher education, you may be required to show more than this. They may want to find transcripts outlining and showing the grades that you previously obtained. Higher education can become a lot more in depth and also requires personal statements, resumes, all these different sort of things to help validate that application. If you can't provide these documents, if it's really impossible, which sometimes it is, we have students who are in their late 30s, some even early 40s, and they've got no hope of trying to track those documents down. The schools may not even exist anymore. You know what I mean? There's just many factors there. So there are ways around this. One of those ways could be what's called mature age entry, where we get letters of reference from previous employers, team them up with your resume, and show that you've got maybe enough life skills and professional experience to gain you entry to this program. This doesn't work for every program, but it could work for you. So definitely worth having that conversation if not being able to obtain previous education docs is holding you back. So guys, I hope that gives you a better understanding of what we mean when we say any previous education documents. If you do have any questions about this process or any of the student visa process, please never hesitate to contact the team at Pathway to Oz.